I wouldn't call this questionable, but if we're going to talk straight up bad movies, right? People sometimes say it's so good, it's so bad, it's good. I don't believe in that. I believe if something's just bad, it's just bad, and it makes you feel worse and depressed, and you just ask yourself, not what were they thinking, what was I thinking? I knew this thing was crap when I went into it. Why don't I just turn it the fuck off? So, getting on to this, before I continue, of course, I want to give a quick shout out to the lovely Lotto. Hey, Lotto, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm starting up another segment of the comedy bit routine talking about a bad movie. So, it's lovely to see you, my friend. So, anyway, let's get on with that, shall we, folks? Alright, so, like I was saying, bad movies, you just gotta turn them off, right? Or at least you wish you had. I believe this was one such movie. Now, here's the thing. I did not watch this movie, okay? This was later in my life. Way later, when I knew how to use the internet, a source of comedy and whatnot, at a very short span of time. So, the movie in question, well, anyone ever heard of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, colloquially known as Garbage Day? Anyone here familiar with that? Garbage Day! Yeah, so that's when I first was introduced to Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It's a horror movie. It takes place on Christmas, with its title, obviously. It's about a crazy guy who kills people. Just a regular human that kills people. You know, because I guess they were trying to go for more realism scary. I don't fucking know. And, so I figure I just learned about this movie from the quote, Garbage Day. And I think to myself, let me watch the scene, actually. Let me see if this thing really is that bad. Because, you know, why the heck not, right? Alright, so you watch the scene. Okay. So you got this, let me paint to you exactly what happens in the scene for those of you who have never watched it. Okay, so you got this guy walking around the neighborhood with a gun. Okay? Got this booming music coming in and out to make the scene, I don't know, more annoying than it already is. The guy's got a bugged out face on his bugged out face. Can't act his ass off. Oh, but he can throw in a little chuckle every now and then. I swear, this guy laughs so much throughout the scene, and at such ridiculous intervals, it's like he's playing a joke in his head that he heard one time over and over again. Because what's happening around him clearly is not worth a laugh. I know they were going for sinister laughter. The guy just looks like he's looping a joke in his head like a broken record. And a broken record to a lunatic and bad filmmaking is fucking hilarious. So maybe that actor was doing some kind of meta acting that we don't know. I don't know. So he laughs in intervals. Ha 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 ha. He sees people around. He points a gun. He shoots somebody. Ha 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 ha. That's the laugh. I'm not even really over-exaggerating here. So I can't take too much credit for any laughter you folks should have for my description of this scene, because I'm literally just describing the scene. So if you're laughing about anything, the credit has to go to this movie and its horrible attempt at drama and fear and horror. He's just laughing like that at a low tempo, at a low volume, and then some random guy says, "What's all this noise about? What's all this noise I hear? I don't know what the fuck noise this guy is talking about here." This guy just comes out, and that guy's got to be like, I don't know, 50 or 100 fucking feet away. Ha 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 ha, laughy there, aims his gun, shoots once, gets a perfect shot on the guy's chest, and he gets launched back against the house. He just walked out because it's a little neighborhood, it's like a little suburban area. Shoots the poor bastard. Dead. One shot. Very gory. Over the top. And then, of course, another chuckle. He's walking some more. Then there's somebody taking out the garbage. Here's where Garbage Day comes in. Okay. Chuckles couldn't have walked more than 20 feet. And you got a guy taking out a garbage can. That guy should have heard the shot. That's the motherfucker who should have said, what the hell is all this noise? And he did follow the first guy, who could have only heard, at best, Chuckles chuckling nonstop, because it's so damn annoying, may just get an instinct. But no, the guy taking out his trash comes out next, none the wiser at the bullet that just whizzed by, and the sound, puts the garbage down. And then, of course, the infamous Garbage Day! Bang! Shoots the guy putting out the garbage. And my God, if the filmmaking itself wasn't choppy, the acting wasn't horrible, the consistency, the continuity, the fact of just all of it in general, the writing and all that wasn't bad enough. The editing, too, had to look maniacal, right? So they had to cut it up in a way where every angle it splits off to is supposed to dramatize somebody getting shot. Okay, this is a man getting shot while taking out his fucking garbage. That guy was trying to take out the trash, not go down with it. And you don't have to take a billion fucking angles and cut to all of them to show that this guy is dead. Okay? 2 shots. Show the shooter, show the guy getting shot, like you did with the first guy. So now, poor garbage neighbor is dead. Right? 2 down. This guy's got a 6-shooter. Chuckles has a 6-shooter. Laffy Daffy's got a 6-shooter. He walks on, and the music starts playing. Dun, 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 dun. The directing, however, was actually pretty decent. The pan shots and the tracking wasn't half bad. If it weren't for the rest of it, I'd say that was half decent. Anyway, dun, 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 dun. Decent directing along the way. Horrible music, terrible acting, more chuckling. And then comes in a little kid. Oh, to show that this guy's not 100% monster. Let's throw in the kid plot device. Let's add this little girl on a little toy bicycle right up to the killer's leg, bump into it, and just say, "Excuse me, mister." Again, a little kid out on her own. Who the fuck's watching this kid? It certainly wasn't Garbage Man guy, because that would have been her dad, and she would have been upset. It was some other parent's kid out and about after a gunshot is heard, and even if the parents were inside the house, they didn't go out to get the goddamn kid. The kid still gets to ride up to this killer's motherfucking leg, and then she says to the killer, "Excuse me, mister, you're in my way," or something like that. You know, the stereotypical line just to make the show the kid of innocence. Symbolism. You get the innocence of the child and the loss of innocence and the maniacalness of the fucking killer. So, yeah. No shit, yeah. And of course, he just says, "That's okay. You can go." And then she just rides along. Carries along. It was like little kiddie music as well, like dee dee dee. And then now, cue the stupid over the top music again. Let's bring it back, people. Dun 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 dun. Laffy's going back on his killing spree after the girl leaves. Ha 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 ha. I may be throwing in more laughs than were actually present, but believe me, after watching it the first time, you think he laughed throughout the fucking thing, and all that was there was laughter and maybe a few gunshots. Ha ha ha. Dun 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 dun. Walks in the middle of the road. Finally, the scene's coming to an end, and a fucking car drives up to this guy, drives up to the maniac, right? Because he's in the middle of the road, so they're just driving down the road. Again, this car comes pretty fast, and they see a man holding a gun in the middle of the street, and they're not even trying to swerve or get out of the way. They're driving a perfect straight line, nice and even keel. They don't even pick up the speed. They don't even fucking panic in this car. Either these people were high, or they thought that guy was just was a joke, a walking joke. So he aims at the car. Bang, bang, bang. It's a 6-shooter again, so it's got 4 shots left, because he only took 1 shot to kill Garbage Guy, poor Garbage Guy, and the neighbor with the extreme ears who can hear bad chuckling. Right? So it's 4 shots left. I think he took like 3 shots. I don't fucking care at this point. I lost count, because you're not keeping count of the bullets or continuity in a movie like this, right? You're just getting nauseous, especially by this time. And this is the same fucking scene here. The scene isn't even over. This is anyway. He shoots the car. The driver gets shot. Then the car swerves up on one side. He just walks aside from it. The car barely avoids hitting him. Gets back on its wheels and kaboom, just blows up. He didn't even hit the goddamn engine. He just hit the windows. And then it blew up. Did these people spontaneously combust when the bullets reached them? I don't think so. I think they just wanted to blow shit up. You know what? I think the car was fed up with this scene and thought, just take me. Just take me away from this scene. Just take me. And of course, after the car blows up, what does Laffy do? No cops coming by. Nobody walking outside their house to the gunshots to see what's going on. Everyone's still in their nice little suburban homes, comfy, cars blowing up, kids riding by themselves, getting lost for sake of symbolism. And garbage guys, and a neighbor putting out their garbage, getting fucking murdered. And here's the thing. That scene is only 2.5 minutes long. The movie is 88 minutes. And I know that 2.5 minute crappy ass scene is not the only bad part in this fucking movie. No way. No frickin' way.